let's climb back up and go over here. Yeah, I know where you're coming from there, Scarecrow. Alright, how do I get out? Okay. Yeah, actually, Scarecrow, I've got good news. I've not shared it with too many people, but I will go ahead and share it. Remember how I was scheduled for my surgery and it got canceled? I am now approved to get it. Now the issue is COVID in my area is really bad, and they are limiting the amount of so while mine's experimental, right, it's not necessary. So they are limiting the amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Type of surgeries. Not cosmetic, right? But things that are not just necessary. So I'm going to have to wait quite a bit to get it. But I am cleared. And I should be able to get it now.
Made them soon enough.
Elected surgery. Here, there's Wolf always coming in. With the save. So yeah, they're very limited on how many they're doing right now because of COVID. At any given day, our primary hospital in the city is full. Full of beds. They're using other things to help that.
It's only a matter of time before he passes on.
No, they told me not to expect it in the month of September. Missed. Now there could be a cancellation and they'll let me go in and do it.
Nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along grave.
But
I must keep vigil for this man.
Let's let her talk here and I'll finish.
You could check the stashes. Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
So no, miss, what they're doing is, so like a lot of hospitals in America, but mainly my area, they only have so many ICU beds, and they are now being taken up by COVID patients. And so it's not really leaving a lot of room for other beds. It's becoming not a safe place for people who don't have, who are healthy that wise, to come into the hospital. So instead of doing like as many surgeries as you could, right? If you are doing an elective surgery, they're just limiting the amount that you can do in a day, like certain surgeons. Because of that, where I don't know, let's say a number, he could do 10 in a week. Now he's only able to do like 3 or 4. So there's just no way until that starts going down will they be able to do this normally. And my understanding is they're also using, because they're running out of beds, they're taking over parts of the hospital that normally wouldn't have beds like that and transforming them into like pop-up ICUs. And so what I've been told I know people that work there, is every day they hit their max limit and they can't accept patients. Like they've had to turn down patients who really need to be there at that hospital to get transferred there because they don't have open beds for them. But what my surgery is, I have really bad knees, especially my right knee. It doesn't bend. So think of that as your knee, right? My knee is pretty much fused in that position. And it's been that way for quite a while. And I'm too young that they talk about for doing certain knee replacements. But I've got a doctor that's willing to do it. But what they're going to do is basically remove the entire knee portion, remove ligaments and some other things in there, completely replace it, and then put artificial ligaments and things that would help my hamstring and muscles develop. The reason why they have to do that is because it's been fused for so long. I don't have a lot of muscles, and my hamstrings don't really move that much. So even if I got it replaced, I wouldn't have things in there that would allow it to work like it should. So they're going to do something to me that they don't do on people my age that have a full life ahead of them. And we're going to see how it works. So they told me I'd be in a wheelchair permanently if I didn't get it done. So I figure if I'm going to be in a wheelchair, if it doesn't work that well and I'm going to be in a wheelchair, anyway, why not give it a shot, right?
You said that you wanted to be strong like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about.
Yeah, missed. So I know at least in my state, particularly in my city, the hospital that I'm speaking of. So it's 80% of the beds are COVID patients, and 97% of those are unvaccinated COVID patients.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow.
So, I mean, just think of that.
That brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out of reach of beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes along trails to the east.
I mean, that's pretty much proof right there that if you get the vaccine, you've got a very good shot that even if you get it, you're just going to have a cold, like cold systems. But if you get it without it, you're going to be in the hospital.
But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart. Besides, this brave is beyond healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him. And that I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
Alright, let's go get this quest as well. And try to do both of these.
You're Aloy, aren't you? Everyone's talking about your victory at Devil's Grief. I feel blessed to stand in your presence.
There's no need to fuss over me. Who are you praying for?
My sister Nicola. She went north to find a Karja officer.
That is correct, Mist.
One of the captains of the Red Raids. I'm worried about her.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine whose entire family just got it, but they also are vaccinated, and
Did the matriarchs really give Nicola
they were They're roughing it for a day or two, they said, but
But
after
nothing
that,
would stop them
they've
from
been
going after Zaid.
fairly all right.
He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. It changed her.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids. What was it like out here?
For 10 years, the Karja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the Mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right. But that wasn't enough for Nakoa.
You could have gone with her.
Leave the sacred land and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nakoa to stay so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care. I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the sacred land, but I just need to know that she's all right. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more.
All right. I think doing some of these quests will get us close to 30. And then I will do the main quest. What's that? And I think we'll be set to start.
The Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dream Wheel up there.
And how do I get up there? Oh, up there. We'll be able to start the DLC the next time I play.
No Dream Willow. Just a few shards.
Oh. Yeah, hey Wolf, I was gonna tell you, they told me not to even try the DLC until I had hit 28 or 29. They said otherwise I will just get destroyed. Did you have an opinion on that?
These will keep. Might be a cache of Dream Willow along that Brave Trail.
I really gotta go up there. Depends on how good you are. Wow. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
This is the day when we separate the men from the boys.
Alright. I'll level just a little bit and then we'll go.
Better check that Brave Trail for a Dream Willow cache. Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the Dream Willow and...
The hunting grounds. I don't really want to do the hunting grounds. Yeah, I feel like a challenge has been brought down. So I'm just gonna go turn this in and we're gonna go.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the Dream Willow? It's possible that John has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named John might have some Dream Willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers and sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
Not for
I'll be
me.
on my way.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right, Wolf. I'm going. What's the worst that can happen? I die over and over and over again? I just planned on playing through the super boss anyway. And chat trolls me for it. Well, not chat, Scarecrow. Let's be honest. Just you.
This must be the pass O'Tor was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
Alright, I guess I'm climbing this. But what am I climbing?
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Oh, right there. Well, those look cool. Alright, guys, we are entering brand new territory.
Yeah, this is useful.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
I
Wow.
was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about Banuk and her shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
There's healing up here. See? Oh, 60 health. See, they know. So I'm taking it that if I had finished the game, that conversation is a lot different. Fire resistant potion. Okay.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Weakness is... I don't even think I have that. Yeah. Alright. Let's have some fun. Really? That's funny. So I guess before you meet Silence. Oh, that didn't like knock him down or anything. Well, now I see why they gave me fire resist potions. Alright, let's try to get... Oh no. It didn't do any damage to him. Man, she sucks at traversing. Oh, bullcrap. What made him fall the first time?
Damn. Nope.
That gave me 10,000 XP. I need a new weapon.
Never know when I might need these.
Can I get extra power cells up here? I only need 2 more to get the armor.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
That's pretty cool. Ooh, nice. You get title screen and everything as you walk up.
Ha! You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora? I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
They're just like accepting of her being up here. Seems odd.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Whoa. Is that a volcano?
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstrom. Sometimes, loss is the price of survival. How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died?
They're pretty chill, guys. Wolf's got jokes.
Smoke from the mountain is cursed today. Bad omen for the ritual.
It's a good joke. I like a dad joke.
I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratek's hands. He led them.
I heard a really good dad joke the other day. Because I went to Starbucks yesterday and asked if they would give me their mildest roast. And the barista looked at me and said, "You have average looking ears." Scarecrow, you're more than welcome to use that in another stream if you want.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Our chieftain has led our best to the deaths. Where should we find hope now?
Trust Urea, they say.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.